So in the middle of the game, next thing you know, we hear pop, 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 pop. What? Like what? What? Like, so I'm stuck. The people who lived in the apartment are stuck.
Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb light.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning into my channel. This is Chit Chat with Brit. I am Brit, and of course we're gonna chat. Oh, but if you guys are new to my channel, I just want to say thank you. You could have clicked anywhere else, but you decided to click here, and hopefully you could stay if you stay to the end. I got a little treat for you, just saying. Not really, but it'd been nice if I did. Yeah. Guys, it's been a long ass day. This is the first time that it's been nice in like forever. Okay, so if you're a returner, you already know the love is real. How y'all doing? It's been a little while, but not really. Like I said, I'm trying to keep my videos back to 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 back. Yeah, so we're just gonna hop right into it. Boom. So this is gonna be the story time. I've seen a lot of story times about the worst roommates ever, but mine is gonna be opposite. Mine is gonna be the best roommate ever. This is a story time about how I had the best roommate ever. Okay, so and disclaimer for those who are in the story, okay, I'm not about to get in the nitty-gritty because the nitty-gritty yeah, I don't think a lot of people prepare for that. So if you're part of the story, in the story, know the story, just like and keep it going. I mean, you can watch it, but like, keep it going. We'll chat about it later on the side. But yeah, so this was a day when it was like basically we were all chilling, and had to be like a weekend or something. I don't even. Yeah, probably was a weekend, and I was dead dog sick. Like I think I really had the flu. Right, I was like really sick. Eyes were bloodshot, nose was crazy, throat or whatever the case may be. And on my side, like my group of friends, it was a couple of us. I should have had this number ready. Let's say I'm sorry, it was 5 of us total, right, on my side. And our homies from the other side of campus still go to the same school, but from the other side of the campus was like, oh, what y'all doing? I'm doing, come chill, boom. So we, at first I wasn't gonna go, because like I said, I was sick. Like I didn't really feel like whatever case may be. So I'm like, I don't know, whatever. So it's like, come on, we're just gonna walk over there, whatever. So I'm like, all right. So I'm sick, okay? I got my tissues on deck, my Vicks in my pocket. I'm ready. You understand? So I'm like, okay, boom. So I make my way. We are making our way across campus to go chill with our 2 homeboys from over there. And nothing sus or nothing inappropriate, nothing like that. But we brought out Uno cards because that was our game. Listen, if you ever want to lose a friendship, play Uno with your besties. Play Uno with your friends. You will lose a friendship. I'm just going to be honest, because it gets a little hectic. Okay, so yeah, so we bring out Uno cards. We're going over there just to like chill. We're probably gonna be over there for a little while, so you know, bring our chargers and all that nonsense or whatever case may be. So what happened was, we're over there, right, and we were chilling. Like I said, those who were part of the story, shut it up. We were chilling or whatever, and next thing you know, I think we were chilling, watching TV for a little minute, and then we started playing Uno. Like I said, that game got a little hectic. So like we're yelling, we're like, no, you cheating, you're cheating, going off in the room about the stupid game of Uno, whatever case may be. But we're like playing, and we lived in the dorms on my side. My side, we lived in the dorms, right? And on their side, they lived in like the suites, the apartment styles, the kitchen, the 2 bathrooms, 5 roommates or 4 roommates or whatever case. It was a big little apartment complex type of a situation. Where, like I said, they were already like, all right, we're gonna go, whatever case may be. But at first, I was a little like, I don't know if I wanna go. I'm sick. Like I said, nose red, Rudolph the red nose. I'm clearly sick. Ain't no joking over here. So I'm like, ugh, they finally told me it's going, because if I would have been by myself, whatever. So I was like, all right, let me just go. So I go. We all make our way to the other side of the campus. We're chilling. We're playing Uno. And you know, Uno gets like real rough. Like we yelling, we cursing, we you cheating, black and because you know people be cheating in Uno. And just to let you know, I'm the queen of Uno. So if you ever want to lose, just hit me up. I'm telling y'all, I could play Uno and show y'all my cards, and I'm still gonna win. You may win one time, a time or two, but yeah, all right. Back to the story. Let's say an hour into the game. Like I said, we're probably a little bit loud or whatever case may be, but you know, in the middle of the game, you're not thinking about, oh, you're being loud, quiet, you know, quiet down, whatever. So in the middle of the game, next thing you know, we hear pop, 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 pop. What? Like what? What? Like, so I'm stuck. We're all stuck. So we're like what? So like I said, people who lived there was not getting up. Okay, they did not get up. Like okay, so back on that, it was the university police banging at the door. We weren't even doing anything crazy. Like I said, we were just playing Uno. It got kind of maybe a little loud or whatever the case may be. So I'm like, oh my God, we're stuck. Like I said, the owners of the apartment was not getting to the door. Everybody's like making it seem like we were doing something that was inappropriate, but we weren't, because we were all playing Uno. But the knock at the door scared us. Nobody was getting up. So I'm like, somebody gotta open the door. Like, somebody open the door. So I'm, you know, so like I said, everybody was on stuck mode. So I'm like, I'ma just open the door, like, cause y'all doing this, like, I'm just open the door. So I open the door. I had my Vicks already near me because, like I said, I was sick. I had my tissues in one hand, or whatever the case may be. So I open the door like nothing. Good evening, officers. Everything's okay. So they're like, everything is fine, whatever, what's going on in here. And I'm letting them know, like, oh, we were playing Uno, like, were we a little bit too loud, whatever the case may be. So one of the officers stopped what they were saying, and they were in the middle of asking me something else or whatever case, but they stopped. One of them stopped what he was saying to say, why are your eyes red? And I'm like, why are my eyes red? I don't know, officer. Like, I'm sick. Like, I'm like, you could hear it in my voice. I clearly wasn't joking or whatever case may be. I'm clearly sick or whatever. So I'm like, why is my eyes red? Not even knowing where he was going with the question. Slow the turtle. So I'm like, why is my eyes red? What do you mean? I said, oh, I'm sick right now. Like, you know, like I said, I sound like I'm in a tunnel or whatever. Clearly I'm not joking. My nose is running. You could clearly, all of that stuff was going on. You clearly knew I was sick. So he's like, why are your eyes red? So I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I'm clearly getting over the flu at the moment, but whatever. So he's like, well, it smells like marijuana's being smoked in here. Blackened. So I'm like, well, I mean, I got the Uno cards in my hand. You clearly see, and mind you, when you open the door, you can see everybody in the living room with the Uno cards stuck in motion, trying to understand like who, like, what's at the door, because they could see what I could see or whatever the case may be. So they're looking at each other. So I'm like, I mean, we're in here playing Uno. I thought you banged on the door because we were, you know, being too loud, but like that's all that we're doing. So he's like, can I come in? We can't say no, they can't come in. It's the university police or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So he comes in or whatever case may be. So everybody is stuck on stuck mode, right? So I'm a little stuck too, but I didn't do nothing, so I don't understand what's going on. So they come, they're walking around or whatever case may be, you know what I mean? Like, we're all quiet, just waiting for the next move, whatever. And one of them going to the bathroom. So he goes to the bathroom or whatever case may be, blah, blah, blah. Basically, long story short, in the bathroom, mind you, I didn't go in the bathroom. Just been there? Well, I mean, I don't know. But in the bathroom, in the garbage of the bathroom, in a Scooby-Doo box, let's pause this. In the bathroom, in the garbage of the bathroom, there's a Scooby-Doo, you know, Scooby-Doo's, the snacks, the candies, the gummies, or whatever the case may be. Inside of that box was 2 empty weed bags. So he brings the box out like, what's this? News to me, because I didn't know whose box that was. If it was in the garbage, bro, why would anybody of us who don't live here know what's in the box? So when he said, what's this? My face is stuck. The people that I came with is stuck, because I don't know, what is that? Like, first of all, I don't even eat candy, so I'm confused on what that is. So he explains, oh, inside of it was 2 marijuana bags. So I'm like, oh, like, shit hit the bottom, because now something about to get serious. About to be, I don't know how people act in the middle of distress or whatever case may be. So I was a little stuck. So I'm like, oh, what? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, if it was in the garbage, my mans, I don't know. Like, you even asking that question, I was confused. So sir goes, well, does everybody in this living room live here? Clearly not, because it was like a 5-person suite or whatever the case may be. And my 2 homeboys who actually lived there were there, and I don't know where the other 3 roommates were. Come and find out, 2 of them was asleep and another one was out, wasn't there. So he was like, okay, so if nobody's gonna answer whose the bag of marijuana is, or the empty bag of marijuana is, then everybody who doesn't live here gotta go. So we're all stuck, like, cause you know, he's looking at us like, so nobody's gonna answer or claim these 2 empty bags of weed. Like, nobody's gonna claim them. And so pulls the story, I guess they smoked, whatever. And to my knowledge, which I knew about, we all knew about, whatever the case, they got in trouble a time or 2, and I guess they were on their last offense, not knowing. I'm pretty sure the UP officers or the university police officers didn't know who strikes or who has strikes or whatever case. They just knew that I came into a room that went into the bathroom and I saw marijuana bags, whatever case may be. So if people who are all here who do not live here are claiming they don't know what it is, then the people who live here, including the roommates who had nothing to do with whatever, would be in trouble. So I'm a little stuck. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little stuck because, one, I never really been in a situation like that. Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then they're asking us and we don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, whatever the case may be. Now, like I said, if you was in the story, shut up. Shut it up. So I'm like, okay. So he's like, okay, so nobody's gonna say who it is. Okay, then everybody who don't live here, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. So now I look at my 2 homeboys and I already see the, like, damn, it's a wrap. It's a wrap now, because like I said, they were already on their last offense or whatever case. I don't know if it was a 3-time or a 2-time something or whatever case may be. I don't really know. But so the people that I came with, they got their stuff. We never started gathering their stuff or whatever. And, you know, they started leaving or whatever the case may be. And I felt bad, y'all. I felt really bad because they probably wouldn't even came to the door if we wasn't like yelling and acting a fool or whatever the case may be. They probably needed just something to do or whatever the case may be. This is what I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna believe, and if I'm wrong, it is what it is, whatever. I'm gonna believe the attention got brought to the room once we were like yelling and playing Uno in the midst of the Uno game. But yeah, I don't know, and I felt bad, whatever. So I felt really bad because, like I said, like, had it been a night where like everybody was doing their own thing or whatever case may be, not causing no attention and drawing whatever, we would have been good. You understand? So everybody's leaving. So before I get my stuff now, because, you know, I'm feeling like really, really bad. We about to leave. Them 2 about to get in trouble. They're about to wake up the roommates. At this time, I didn't know all the roommates weren't there or whatever. So they're about to wake up the roommates. They're about to get in trouble. Everybody about to get in trouble, whatever case may be. So, and I never got in trouble or been or in any type of anything before this happened. So before I left, I wound up telling the officers, it was mine. I didn't even think about this. Like, I put this on, like, I didn't even think about it. It just came out my mouth so quick. Like, officers, it was mine. So the officers were stuck. I'm not gonna lie. The officers were stuck. Like, what do you mean it was yours? Now it's yours. And I was like, yes, it was mine. It was mine, officer. So when I said this, everything started rushing to my head. Like, bro, if you get in trouble, it's a wrap. Bro, if you get kicked out, your mom is going to kill you. It's a wrap. Bro, if you lose your what's the money? The financial aid. It's a wrap. Like, what are you doing? Like I said, I didn't fully think about it. I swear, it just came in my mouth. Like, officers, it was mine. I did it. So now they're stuck. They know I'm lying. Straight up, they know I'm lying. So they're like, what do you mean it's yours? I'm like, it's mine, officers, it's mine. So he's like, what do you mean it's yours? I'm like, it's mine. Like, how many times? Now it's not getting tight because how many times do you want me to say it's mine, bro? Like, it's mine. So they're like, where did you get it from? Now they start asking me questions. I'm like, I don't know. I just found it on the floor. This is no lie. I'm not even lying. I just found this. I didn't even need to do all that, but yeah, that was a lie. I'm not lying. So I told him, I'm like, listen, I found it on the floor. Whatever. So what you mean just found it on the floor? Like, yeah, I just found it on the floor. Like, bro, I didn't even think this through so bad. So I'm a little stuck because I'm not about to be sitting here telling where I got it from. Like, one, first of all, I don't know who I'm gonna say I got it from because I'm not about to say. And number 2, it just left my mouth so quick that, like I said, I didn't have time to think. So when he says, oh, where did you get it from? I'm like, I found it on the floor. So he's like, you found it on the floor? I'm like, I found it on the floor. So now he's like, all right, well, guess you gotta stay behind. So all my friends are stuck because they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I'm like, I just felt bad. Like, I'm about to, I just like, I didn't, it's not fair that they was like get, I mean, I know it was their apartment, and what if it was theirs, whatever the case may be, I don't know, but like I said, everything happens the way it's supposed to happen, or whatever the case may be, whatever. And after I say it was mine, or whatever the case may be, my friends are stuck like, Britt, what are you doing? So I'm talking to them, trying to keep a straight, sane face, but really all the emotions of the stupidness, what are you doing, just filled my head, or whatever the case may be. So at this point, I'm trying to just keep my composure, because I was about to break down crying, like, I'm not even lying. So, but I'm trying to keep it together while they're asking me questions. Where did you get it from? I feel like I was getting interrogated, like, where did you get it from? And I'm telling him, like, I got it on the floor. Like, I don't know what else you want me to tell you, but I picked it up off the floor. So they were getting upset because they weren't getting anything out or whatever. So they're like, all right, well, stay behind. You know, they start taking my things. So my roommate now jumps up like, no, officer, it was mine. So I'm looking at her like, what? And she looking at me like, no, officer, it was mine. It was mine, it was mine. And I was like, no, officer, it was mine. Like, as soon as I say, officers, it was mine, you know what I mean? They know that I'm lying. They clearly know that I'm lying. They asked me where I got it from. I'm like, I picked it up off the floor. You picked it up off the floor? Yes, I found it on the floor, officer. Cause then the next question was, well, who did you get it from? Show me the, anybody got time for all of that? I was already tight that it already left my mouth, like I said. And as soon as I said, officer, it was mine, officer, it was mine, it was mine, my roommate jumped in and was like, no, 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 officer, it was mine, it was mine, it was mine, trying to talk over me. And I'm like, no, officer, it was mine. I'm not playing, it was mine. So I start crying because real shit, I feel like that was real nigga shit. Like, I feel bad saying that, but I really feel like that was like some real stuff. Like, she dead was cut me off and was like, no, officer, it was mine, it was mine. So I'm like, officer, do not believe her, it was mine. So she's like, no, officer. And she started crying. Yo, we both was crying. No, officer, it was mine, it was mine, it was mine, officer, it was mine, it was mine. So we're over here tag teaming this mine, whatever. So now they're stuck like, what? So now y'all, so I'm like, officer, believe what I'm talking about. She's trying to help me at the time right now. It was mine. Please just let them go, let them go. Whoever I came with, let them go, and let me just handle this, whatever. Let's get this whole night over with. So like I said, they know that I'm lying, whatever. So they want to take my information. One of the officers was like, look, that was a very brave thing that you did. If it was me by myself, I would have definitely let you rock, because I know that it was not yours. I know that it was not yours. And I was just like, I don't want to talk about it, just whatever. Like, you already gonna take my ticket, you already wrote my ticket. I don't care what you woulda, shoulda, and was gonna do but didn't do. If the man wasn't with you, you're still doing it. I don't care. So he's like, I know it wasn't yours, whatever case may be. So I was just like, I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, he really was trying to give me the break that it wasn't mine. And I'm like, officer, I'm telling you that it's mine. Please just let them go, let my friends go. Let's just finish this ticket thing, or whatever case. The roommates go back to bed. Like I said, I'm trying to like not cry. You could hear like the cracking in my voice or whatever. She's sitting there crying. I'm trying not to cry. I'm not even trying to look at her, because if I look at her, then I'm gonna start crying. And then I start thinking like, yo, you really my son? Like, you don't even have to do that. You could have just left out with everybody. But Shawty does still right there with me. So this is my story time at the time that I had the best roommate ever. I will always remember that. You know what I mean? Loyalty over royalty. I said that in my last video. It is what it is. So, I mean, not saying nothing with my other friends, those are my peoples, but I'm just saying, like I said, the best roommate ever. She did not have to do that. Celeste, I love you with all my heart. We've always click clack. You already know. But that's about it. Quick little story time. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Other than that, guys, stay tuned for the next video. You already know. Later.
Men great till they gotta be great. Don't text me, tell it straight